Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Yumi Show, and today we have a very exciting video because we have our first official and hands-on look at the brand new Lego Avengers Tower. Now, of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest Lego news from me, then make sure to subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So this is the footage that we have of the Avengers Tower, and here it is in all of its glory. Now, first thing I want to say before talking about the actual set itself is that this was actually spotted in a Lego store in, I think it was France, and they actually had the Avengers Tower for sale and on display, which is incredible. It's amazing and also quite crazy at the same time because Lego just leaked the set themselves, and I wonder if this will end up leading to Lego revealing the set earlier than expected, because the expected reveal for the set is the 14th of November and the release is the 24th of November. I'll put it this way: the modular building, the museum, is releasing after the Avengers Tower, and we've got official pictures of that first and not the Avengers Tower. So I think it's about time they reveal this set already. But overall, this looks incredible. Now, I want to talk about the size of the thing because we all knew the measurements. We all knew it was going to be quite tall. But when we saw the box pictures of the set, I will say when I saw it, I was a bit underwhelmed with the size. It didn't look that big. I don't think the box really did the size of the set actually justice. But seeing the set all built up, it looks a lot better, I will say. And especially the box rendering as well. This is an actual lifestyle picture of the set with no renders and stuff, and it looks absolutely incredible. And it looks massive as well, and that's saying a lot because it is on a Lego display. And I don't know if it's just me, but every time I see a big Lego set on display in the Lego store, it looks a lot smaller compared to when you actually build it at home. I remember seeing the Daily Bugle on display. That didn't look too big, but then when I built it at home, it was absolutely huge. Same thing with Gringotts diagonally and the Disney Castle. So this one is an absolute beast of a set. A really amazing model, and you can see that it has so many really cool details as well. It recreates a lot of scenes from the first Avengers film, as well as Age of Ultron as well in the interior, which we'll take a closer look at in just a bit. But you can see on the side of the building there towards the bottom, you do actually have the scene where Iron Man is suiting up into the Mark 6 after Loki throws him out of the window, which is really cool. And it actually has that new pole piece that they introduced for the Spider-Man No Way Home set as well, to give a bit of posability there. And you also have the Lavathlon as well, which looks like a really nice build. And then look at the top at the Avengers Tower. It looks really good. Love the build for the Avengers logo there. I think it would have been quite nice if they had sort of an option where you could put the Start logo and replace that, as there are quite a few scenes based off the first Avengers movie. However, that is an easy fix. You could always mod that. But for this price, you know, £475 or $525, I feel like that they should have included that instead of you having to go out and buy extra pieces and mod it yourself. But taking a closer look at the Lavathlon again, you can see that even the Lavathlon, it is a pretty sizable build. It isn't tiny. The box made it look really small. I was a bit worried about that, but seeing the actual lifestyle picture here, it looks pretty decent and sizable to the actual tower. And you can see there are some Chitauri chariots as well that are attached onto the tower, which look absolutely tiny, just sort of showing how massive this model is. And I actually can't believe that this is an actual set. This genuinely looks like something that a mock builder would build. So I think that is a huge props to Lego there. The only thing I'm not a massive fan of with the building is that they didn't include the base building, which was in the tan color. I think that would have made it a lot better. Obviously, it would have added more pieces, but it would have made it more accurate instead of just having the tower piled onto a base plate. But also, if you do take a closer look at the bottom of the base plate as well, you can actually see that it does come with the Technic pinholes, so that allows you to connect this set to the other Marvel modulars, those being the Sanctum Sanctorum and the Daily Bugle. And you can also attach this to other modulars as well that aren't based off Marvel. And here's a look at the box, of course, as well. People are actually able to buy this set, I believe, now as well, because it is actually available in stores. At the time we got the video, it was, you know, stocked. I'm not really sure if they've taken them off now, but either way, people were able to purchase it. So I can actually show these box pictures now. And overall, you know, the set, like I said before, it doesn't look that big on this box, you know, and even with the rendering and everything, I think that the model looks a lot better in real life than it does on the box, which is a big surprise because usually when Lego do the renders, they make the set look a lot better than it actually does look. But no, this is the complete opposite case with the set. And you can see this picture here shows you how you can sort of detach some of the windows and such to access the interior. You can see there's a ton of floors as well, and a lot of really cool interior space, which we will take a closer look at. But yeah, overall, amazing looking set. You can also take the top panels off as well. So you do have this meeting area here with a table. I think this is supposed to represent that scene from Avengers Endgame where they're all grouped together, trying to figure out how to retrieve the Infinity Stones. Or it could represent the scene from Avengers Age of Ultron as well. It could represent a lot of scenes, if I'm being completely honest with you, because they all do take place in a sort of similar scenario. And then you also have this scene right here, which is Captain America versus Captain America from the first Avengers film. They do include 2 Captain America minifigures, which are the exact same, just one comes with a helmet and one doesn't. It comes with a hairpiece. I'm really frustrated by that because that could have been another minifigure. That could potentially have been a Bruce Banner, since they missed him out and included just Hulk. But we'll talk about that in just a bit. And then you also get the scene where Loki ends up disappearing with the Tesseract as well, which I think is a really nice reference there as well. You can also see the elevator as well, which is a really, really nice reference. And you can also see you do get these shield agents, with one of them being Tony Stark in disguise, of course. But overall, really, really love all of this interior there. And there is quite a lot of space in this as well. And here are all 31 minifigures included in the set. I think that the minifigures are okay. I do prefer the selection in the Daily Bugle, however. I just feel like that had much better minifigures, and you also got more cooler exclusive figures as well, such as Daredevil, Punisher, Black Cat, Blade, and Firestar. But taking a closer look at them, so we have Iron Man, Mark 6 and 7. Really happy we're finally getting the Mark 6 after so long. And then you do get that Tony Stark with the Black Sabbath t-shirt, which we've seen quite a few times now, so nothing special there. And the Mark 7 is also a reuse, because that did appear in the Quinjet from earlier this year. However, it has only appeared in 2 sets, so it's not the most common minifigure, which I do appreciate. And then you do get the Kevin Feige minifigure as well, which is exclusive to the set, and I believe will probably remain exclusive as well. Would have been really nice if we got Stan Lee. However, I think the reason why LEGO didn't include him was due to copyright issues or something like that, so I do get that on LEGO's behalf, although it is really unfortunate. And then you do get 2 of the Captain America minifigures, which is a huge waste in my opinion. I know they were trying to recreate that scene, but honestly, I would have rather had in either a different Captain America outfit, even if it is inaccurate, or like I said before, Bruce Banner. I would have said Quicksilver, but we know we're going to want to be getting him in some 2024 sets next year. And we also get Thor, who comes with a new hairpiece there as well, in that color. And then we also have Black Widow, who's the same one from the Quinjet, but comes with leg printing. And then you also get the Wasp as well, who looks quite good and is a nice updated version from the Ant-Man and the Wasp set that we saw a while back. And she also does come with the helmet as well, so don't worry about that. And it's the same piece that they use for Goliath from What If, and you get the Ant-Man micro figure. And then you do also get Hawkeye, Falcon, and Scarlet Witch. Hawkeye, Falcon, and Black Widow all share the same leg printing, so it is a reuse there. However, personally, I think it's fine, because, you know, I think for the most part they all match quite nicely. I feel like Hawkeye, however, the waist printing looks a bit off on him, but Falcon and Black Widow, I think it works for them, and Scarlet Witch is nice with the waist cape and everything as well. And then you do get the new Vision minifigure, which looks incredible. However, I do assume that they will probably end up reusing that for the 2024 Age of Ultron sets that we will be seeing next year, of course. So, you know, I don't think that's going to remain exclusive. However, I do kind of hope it does, and they just sort of change it a little bit and get rid of the translucent legs to give a bit of variety with the Vision minifigures there. And also, I think it is such a really nice detailed minifigure. It definitely deserves to just be an exclusive to the Avengers Tower. War Machine and Pepper Potts are also reuses, and then you do get Wong. Have no idea why he's included in the set. And then you also do get Nick Fury as well, who is also a reuse. And then you get Dr. Cho, who is new, and I assume will probably forever remain exclusive to this set. I think that it's a nice minifigure overall, but I'm not really a massive fan of Dr. Cho. You know, it's not really an iconic character in my opinion. I think it would have been better if we ended up getting a different superhero that perhaps we haven't seen before in LEGO. And then you do also get that new Hulk big figure as well. This will probably end up appearing in other sets in the future as well, so I don't think this will remain exclusive. But at the time I'm recording this video, it is exclusive to the set. It does include that new mold that they introduced for Thanos, so you can actually rotate the head as well as remove the hairpiece, and it has studs in the back as well, so you can attach a minifigure to the back of Hulk. And then you do also get Eric Selvig, who is a really nice looking minifigure. I think it's about time we finally got him in LEGO. And then you do also get the Tony Stark Shield agent, of course, as well. And then you do get a normal Shield agent as well as Alexander Pierce. And then you do get Chitauri as well. I think you get 4 of them in the set. So, you know, I think that's a nice inclusion there. I know some people were complaining about it, but, you know, if you are going to recreate scenes from the first Avengers film, it's necessary to have, you know, at least 3 or 4 Chitauri, so I do appreciate that for LEGO, for including them and just not including one. And then you also get Loki as well, who's the same one that appeared in the Quinjet. And then you also get Ultron, which is the Mark 1 variant of him, which is new to this set. However, we did see him originally in 2015, I believe, when the first Avengers Tower dropped. But there we go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, then why not subscribe, as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new Avengers Tower. We've pretty much seen every picture of it now. All we need to see now is the official pictures, but with all of the images that I've shown in this video, you don't really need to see the official pictures, if I'm being completely honest, because we pretty much know how all of the tower looks like from every angle. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon, so peace out, see you later, and bye-bye.